So the Me Too movement obviously has gained enormous amounts of steam, not just on the college campuses, but also in the broad mainstream culture. You talk in the book and more generally about the inherent contradictions of the Me Too movement. What's wrong with the Me Too movement?
Well, because it has now devolved into a quota system. If this would stayed put to simply be, okay, we're going to take out the most egregious sexual harassers, that's perfectly legitimate because there are some guys that are exploiting their workplace power, that have lost any sense of male chivalry thanks to this sexual liberation. And you have absurdities like Louis C.K. masturbating in front of females. This is something that was really unthinkable, I think, in the 1950s. If that was its only goal, that would be fine, but it is immediately morphed into a system of spoils so that, again, you have Hollywood pledging for a certain amount of females in directing, in writing, script writing, which I love because to the extent that Hollywood casts aside its ruthless box office judgment for the sake of diversity, I love that Hollywood moguls are not going to be able to pull in the billion-dollar bucks that allow them to fly across the world in their private jets while proclaiming the need for climate change, carbon taxes. But other areas that are also in the wake of the Me Too quota insanity that should worry us are things like the science fields, the so-called STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, and math, which have now wedded themselves to the idea that the only allowable explanation for the lack of 50-50 gender parity in a theoretical physics lab or a computer engineering department is sexism and discrimination. And that is simply false.